Welcome to the 2021 CCR Open. This is the Round 1 Front 9 coverage. I'm Holly Finley.
And I'm Deann Carey.
And this coverage is sponsored by Discraft.
Okay, first up we have our feature card, which is Jessica Weese from Team Innova, Kristin Tattar from Team Latitude 64, Vanessa Van Dyken from Team Discraft, and Stacie Hass, I believe, Team Discraft as well.
Yeah, and today these talented ladies will be competing at the beautiful Burchfield Park in Holt, Michigan. This is hole 1, 293 feet. This is a birdie you want to start out with. You can hyzer up around the corner, land within circle 1, and get yourself a birdie to start the round off with. And that's what I'm looking to do. What about you, Deann?
Definitely, this is a birdie you really want to get.
So if you haven't watched any of the coverage from this course, we have an excess of mosquito friends this weekend. So some of the ladies are competing with some additional fashion accessories to battle those mosquitoes. Jessica Weese starting us off here.
And that looks like a good pull. Yep. And she'll be right outside the circle.
Second on the box from Estonia, Kristin Tattar.
Kristin getting it wide enough. She'll get a little skip towards the basket. You really just want to miss those few trees that you just need to hide around.
Yeah, absolutely. It's pretty impressive that the first two ladies actually outdrove the basket.
Yeah. This hole is slightly uphill, so it plays a little bit longer, but still about 300 feet.
Vanessa Van Dyken looking for the birdie. Love it.
And last on the box, coming off a great second place finish at Junior Worlds, Stacie Hass.
I believe Stacie is only 16?
17 years old.
17, okay.
A little low, but it has the power and momentum to get up there.
Yeah, and we'll be looking at some good birdie putts. Oh, such a good putt.
That's the way to start off the round, and outside the circle putt for a birdie too. Let's get that replay going.
Dead center.
That's got to feel good to start the round off with.
Jessica from about the same, it looks like. Just a little bit low.
Yeah, she didn't quite have enough on that to get it in the basket. Nice solid putt from Kristin. Let's see if Vanessa can get a birdie for us. Excellent. Nice solid putt on hole 1.
It's definitely one you want to walk off with a birdie on.
Jess looks cute in her fishing hat.
Yeah. Surprised she doesn't have the bug net on for this one. Hole 2, this is a 385-foot par 3. There is OB on the left and the right side, and then you have to go around this bushy area. It's really tough if you go in it, but most people are just trying to throw it as straight as you can to get to the mouth and then upshot for the par.
Yeah, if you are in the elite distance category, you can hyzer around the corner and get yourself a look at a 2. So I imagine these ladies might be trying for a birdie here.
Now looks good if it stays straight. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I love it. It couldn't be much better than that.
Such a good shot. Vanessa trying to do the same thing. She put a move on that one.
Oh, that's going to be tough. When you cut in front of that corner, then you're left with a very tricky upshot. You have to do like a little shortened spike hyzer or a roller around the corner. Ooh, that's turned over a little bit, but if it lands,
Safe, but in the tall grass.
yeah, that could be a tricky one as well.
Jessica looks like, yep, it's flipping up good.
Cutting. Oh,
Oof.
just needed a few more feet to get around that corner.
It is thick in there.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how they contend with their upshots now.
Stacie for her second shot. Yep, nice easy upshot. That was a really good out from there.
Yeah, that'll give her a putt for sure.
Jessica trying to do the same thing.
Oh, don't roll.
Ooh.
It's still within range.
Yeah.
But you can see they weren't that far away, but it just adds to the level of difficulty
Oh,
getting to the
good.
basket.
Vanessa for her par putt. Yep.
Solid.
Now we have Kristin for the birdie look.
Oh.
Just a little bit low.
I hate that so much. Just to be so close for that bird and miss the putt.
Yeah.
Unfortunate bogey for Stacie. She must have had a couple of shots to get out of the woods. And Jess missing her putt, so she taps in for a bogey as well.
Kristin tapping out her par.
As we venture over to hole 3, 480 feet, what you don't want to do is land in this evergreen on the right corner or hyzer behind these other trees on the left. Land somewhere past this little tunnel or in between the two. Get yourself an easy upshot into this bowl and capture yourself a birdie 3.
Yeah, I definitely feel like this is one of the easier par 4s on the course.
Perfect. Hyzered right in front of that corner evergreen. Now she's got a nice open look to the basket. Oh no.
Miss it.
And the tree in the middle does its job.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
needs
no.
to hyzer back.
Get in front of that evergreen.
Oh, perfect.
Excellent. Oh,
I haven't seen that line.
well, that'll work out because she made it past those trees.
Yeah. She should have a good look at the basket.
Yeah, this is a long upshot for Vanessa, and it is OB to the right and behind the basket.
That flipped up nicely and needs to come back. Yep. That was a good shot.
Yeah, it was.
Mm-hmm.
Nice little chip shot from Kristin into the bowl.
Yeah, that little bolt.
No,
area-
no, no, no,
Oh.
no. That was too long for a jump putt. She should have
Yeah.
done an actual throw and had a little more control over the disc.
In the basket.
Oh, Vanessa Van Dyken. Can we get a replay on that?
Heck yeah. She didn't care that she was short off the tee.
Saucy. What a way to scrap for a 3. Love it.
Beautiful. So close.
Yeah, that was a good run at it after going OB on the upshot.
Jessica for birdie. Good birdie. Kristin also tapping out her birdie. Stacie with the unfortunate bogey on that hole. We have hole 4, a 254-foot par 3. It's either a sidearm hole or a backhand turnover mid-range, I feel like. Not a lot of trouble. Just try to stay out of the rough.
Yeah, those trees on the right can sort of get in the way if you don't have the angle right.
Kristin going with that pop-up sidearm.
Also, if your backhand Annie doesn't... Wow, look at that.
That's great.
If your backhand Annie doesn't keep turning towards the basket, you can fade out into the field, which can be a little difficult. I have seen a couple of girls just throw a laser line under the limb directly at the basket with no anhyzer whatsoever.
Yeah. And the shot that Vanessa's taken, I like that shot.
Yeah. That's an easy setup for a 2 chance.
Jessica going with the sidearm as well.
Ooh, that's
That
tight.
looks- just hit that tree. She'll have to scramble from there.
That's going to be a tough one. Oh, I like this. Just the line right at the basket.
Yeah. Super good.
Stacie made that look too easy.
Jessica with her upshot. Whoa.
I think she was hoping for the cut roll up towards the basket, and that grass was just a little too thick.
This is her par putt. Oh, tickled a little bit of chains.
That was a good try.
Great birdie for Vanessa.
Vanessa's putting's looking solid to
Oh,
start
yeah.
out the round here. It's a good birdie for Stacie, especially since she had a couple of bogeys the last couple of holes. Tap in for Jess.
Yep.
It always helps when you get a birdie after a bogey. You know, in your mind, you sort of even it out. Kristin didn't even
Yeah.
have to putt just to drop in birdie.
Hey, that's the best kind of putts.
Love it. Here we are, hole 5, 404 feet. You can do a giant spike hyzer, land a little bit past this clump of trees you see here on the left, and maybe get your chance at a birdie too. Otherwise, you can do a flex shot, you can do a line drive and fade into the basket. Most of the ladies, actually Kristin can probably reach it, maybe Jess too. I'm not sure about Vanessa and Stacie. I'm excited to see how close they can get to the basket.
You can see the mosquitoes flying around the camera.
It had a lot of hyzer on it.
Yeah, she just left it. Well, you have to keep it high to get over those trees at the very end, but
I wish it could have carried a little bit longer before it started hyzering.
yeah.
It makes for a tricky upshot right there, too.
Yeah, that cluster of trees definitely makes it hard.
If you can land more on the right side, it gives you a little bit more open look to the basket.
Keep turning. Okay, so she got past that cluster of trees, which she should have a Besides the low ceiling, a pretty,
Yeah,
pretty good upshot.
Have to go under and between those two trees by the basket.
This looks really good.
Ooh, I'm loving this.
Now needs to come back and get a little skip, maybe.
Wow, Stacie can smash.
Yeah. Circle 2. That's a good shot. Jessica hoping to match Stacie's line. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she got
That's
that nice
great.
flex on it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Was that a test?
I think it was
like,
a
was that a
tester.
tester? I didn't see the disc.
To make sure she doesn't fall.
Yeah,
That was a good jump putt.
it was. It was a tricky location.
Vanessa from a knee. Just trying to put it under the basket. Yep.
It's annoying to be that close and not quite have a putt at it, though. You're like, well, I guess I'll just lay up.
Very much so. Stacie for birdie.
Oh, I wanted her to get that one.
Mhm.
A solid drive on a 400-foot hole.
Oh, yeah. Jessica from right outside the circle.
Come on. She needed more air on that.
Yeah, it was just a little nose down.
It's kind of what I noticed on a couple of her other putts as well. Solid smash putt from Vanessa.
Her putting is so dead center.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. Stacie tapping in for her par as well. I believe we'll have a bunch of pars.
On to the next.
Okay, we have hole 6, 644-foot par 4. OB to that left side. You really want to just throw it about where the drone is right now to get a second shot. It's about 2 mashes. You have to throw as far as you can and then as far as you can again and hopefully get a birdie putt. 4 is a really good score on this hole, though.
That was a good description. 2 mashes.
2 mashes.
That's what it takes to get a birdie here, folks.
2 mashes and maybe a good putt.
There is a little OB dirt island you can see there, so you want to stay away from that, as well as that OB on the left you can see with the white stakes.
And that's a great shot from Kristin, just keeping it in the middle.
Yeah, I feel like most of the people are trying to land somewhere near these tiny evergreens where Kristin landed, and then you have a decent setup for your next shot. Oh, that's cutting too hard. That tree might save her, though.
Yep.
Right?
It's weird because from the tee, it looks like you really want to put a lot of anhyzer on it,
Yeah.
but you don't want to turn it over that much.
Yeah. Oh.
This.
Oh,
Okay.
and the tree saved her, too.
Yep. Jessica going with the backhand to try to take it as far as she can.
Oh.
That needs to hook up.
Maybe it'll get over the OB sand.
That, and that's a mash. Stacie for her second shot. She looks like she's
Oh,
going to
no.
that tree.
Hope it
or
stays
out of
in bounds.
I can't tell.
I couldn't
Maybe
tell.
green flag? A little turned over too much again.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the wind or she's just hoping to get like a flex
Yeah.
on it or what's going on, but that was the same misfire twice in a row.
Kristin just looking for the easy hyzer. Okay. This is a
What a unique angle. I've never landed over here personally.
different angle.
That's
Side on
gonna
roller?
roll. Come on.
I wonder if she was trying to go for the roller.
No, I don't feel like she was.
Just trying to go for a flex side
yeah,
arm?
I feel like it was just a little bit off on the angle.
And that needs to hook back up too. She'll have a putt, but that ceiling under that tree is going to be tricky.
It is.
So Stacie was inbounds. Okay.
Yeah, that's a really tough spot to get to the green from, tucked behind that corner.
Stacie's been giving us some long jump putts for approaches.
Yeah, she's got some power on those outside the circle 2 ones.
And that's going to be a good shot inside of that bowl area.
I do like the little bowls on this course. That's a unique course feature that you don't see everywhere.
They catch really good too.
That was a decent attempt.
Not to get her in too much trouble. Vanessa from a knee again.
Come on.
Just a little bit low.
Vanessa really had to work for this one.
Stacie tapping out another bogey. Kristin tapping out her par, I believe.
A little bit of extra focus on this bogey tap and putt.
Got a couple of pars and a couple of bogeys. Takes us on to the next hole.
Check out hole 7, 630 feet. Get a nice long drive off the tee. I prefer to land somewhere right here. Then you get a nice second shot into the shadows if you can. If not, just land anywhere between these two guardian trees into the green, and then hopefully you can get yourself either a 3, but actually a 4 feels like a great score here.
Oh, definitely.
It can often be windy, which makes this hole that much more difficult.
That looks like a really good shot from Kristin. Yep.
Well, that'll be set up great for her second shot.
Yeah. Yep, that looks good too.
I do like the height on that one.
Yeah. Yep. In the middle of the fairway.
Stacie smashing that Zeus out there. She has got a great amount of power.
Oh, yeah. Still a long way from the mouth of that opening.
Yeah, this is another hole where sometimes the placement can be more important than the distance. When you start to cut early left like that, it's just a story, just like we mentioned before, where now it makes the upshot into the green so much more difficult. You could just land short, and, ooh, that's a little left, too.
Looks like Stacie and Vanessa both early released them just a little bit.
Yeah, you just really need to land anywhere in that opening. It can be short, but tucked left around that corner just makes this hole so much more difficult.
Jessica just throwing it a little low. And I believe, yep, it's starting to rain now. And that's a good shot. Just needs to miss that.
Oh, look at that.
Oh my goodness.
That was sneaky.
That was great.
Wow, what a great upshot from Jessica Weese.
Looks like Vanessa might be going with the roller.
So now you got to bust out some trick shots.
Who put that tree there?
Yeah, this is tough when you land short on that corner.
Oh.
I mean,
Stacey's-
that'll work.
Yeah, Stacey's fought through a little bit. Vanessa for par, I believe.
It had good height on it. Oh, man.
That putt looked really good. Kristin for her birdie.
Solid.
Such a great birdie.
She's now sitting at 4 under.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Jessica sneaks
Yeah.
one in there for a par putt. That was a great scramble from Jess after she shorted that upshot.
It was.
Then she had to do that upshot from the knee and shape that.
Mm-hmm. Vanessa with the unfortunate bogey on that hole. Hole 8. This is a 230-foot par 3. You would think that it would be an easy hole with how short it is. But it's very tight and wooded, and you have OB going all along the left side of it. You can either take the sneaky gap through the middle, or you can throw the long outside hyzer that Kristin is doing right there. She'll have some scrambling to do from there.
Yeah, I guess that was just a little too low. Clip the top of those bushes.
Jessica going the inside route.
I do like the inside route.
I do too. Oh, and past the basket.
Wow.
Oh, Vanessa getting sneaky. That was really sneaky.
Oh my gosh, I love how that got up right to the basket.
That was great. That needs to turn, miss that tree.
Oh my gosh, I have never seen anyone almost throw it into the road.
Yeah,
I'm really impressed with Stacey's power.
she's got an arm for sure. Kristin with the...
That was a nice little touch shot.
It was. I think she wanted it to go up the hill a little bit more, but that was still a good shot from where she was. I didn't know it was possible to get that far.
Oh, just half a centimeter more.
That was a good bid from Jessica. Kristin with her par putt. Solid. Putt.
That was a really good scramble.
Mm-hmm.
Stacie tapping in her par here on hole 8. Jessica had a little bit of a rollaway after hitting the cage.
But she makes it.
Yeah, no
Yep.
big deal.
Vanessa going for her tap and birdie, it looks like. Oh, that's a good birdie to get.
Yeah, that was cool. I love the way her disc got up to the green. Oh, this is a fun one here. Hole 9, 492 feet. You can mash a hyzer out over the road, have a little road flare skip, and get back into the flats here. Then you're going to pitch your upshot through this dark, shadowy tunnel towards the green. We can get a birdie 3 here, but it's not an easy one.
No, it takes a lot of skill to get a 3 here.
2 really good shots.
Yes.
That's low, but it should be in bounds.
Yep. Oh, that got a big skip.
Yeah.
And anywhere around that little scraggly tree right there is pretty good.
I agree. That's a good spot to aim for.
Kristin putting it up really high. She should have more of a straight shot to the basket, I feel like, from that angle.
Jess has flipped up the front of her hat. It's time for business.
Yep.
That's got a move on it.
Yep.
Yes, my favorite one, the
Good shot.
road flare skip. She made it way past this scraggledy tree.
Yeah. That was a mash. See how far Stacie can put it.
This looks great too.
Mm-hmm. Good
4
position.
perfectly executed shots, but
Oh, yeah.
the real tough one is this second shot.
Oh, that's a little too early.
That spotter.
Oh!
Oh my gosh, it busted through. That spotter's just hiding there.
Mm-hmm. I like the sidearm plate
Me too.
on this green. And that turned over just a little too much, but
Snuck up
she'll
there.
have a putt. That needs to turn
A little bit
more.
outside.
Oh, Plinko.
And it worked out. Wow, Jess made it way up there.
Oh my goodness. I'm surprised she's not going sidearm.
Me too. You better get up there.
Yeah, I'm very surprised on that though.
Long attempt at birdie from Jessica Weese. Oh, it had good loft.
Right off of the basket. Tickled a little bit of chains, but
Even though you don't get the putt there, it still feels good to have a chance at the 3.
it does.
Vanessa for her chance at birdie. Oh, boom.
Such a good birdie.
She put that up. It was going at an up angle a little
yeah.
bit.
She's death staring that basket right there. Full concentration.
Solid.
Look at him. Yes. Another good
Yes.
birdie.
Wow, I did not expect to see multiple birdies on this hole.
Yeah.
Really impressive. Stacie Hass cleaning up her par and Jessica Weese tapping out for her par as well. That concludes the round 1 front 9 coverage here at Burchfield Park. Check out this card. Wow, Kristin and Vanessa are really doing something out here. Jessica Weese and Stacie aren't far behind. But they really need to pick up the pace if they want to get to that lead card. And hey, that's me in second place, tied with Lisa Fakis. So check out this leaderboard of the 2021 CCR Open. A lot of talent up here in this top 10. I see you there in 9th place, Deann, Carey.
Yeah.
We appreciate you checking out the coverage today. If you haven't liked, subscribed, or shared to the GK Pro YouTube, please do so. As well, you can check out my Instagram at Finley, and
You can check out mine at The Real Deann Carey. And we hope that you come back and watch the back nine.
yep, we'll see you there.